Hey guys, Crew Blind Way back. I'm Calvin.
I'm Rick.
Eric.
I'm Aaron.
And we're back with Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Last time on Lucifer.
Oh. You got the blade back?
Yep. Did you get the blade back?
Yep, blade was in human hands.
We had a British accent, an American accent, the double Dans, and...
We had the T-1000 Dan.
The T-1000 shot.
It's true.
And some
stolen pudding.
We had some development with Linda, who is now just cool with everything, kinda.
And Lucifer's mom is the one that released the sword, and now she wants to go back to heaven and confront Dad. So it seems.
Yep.
Dragged her sons along with her.
Amenadel is fully on board, and Lucifer...
He likes her.
Well, he's still angsty.
And we have Bounty Hunter Maeve.
And Pop-Tarts.
Mace.
Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts. Wait, wasn't that last time? Hot dog with mustard!
That's right. That's right.
With no relish. I fucking hate it.
This phonically challenged man, that's Sleepy Pete. Hello, Pete. Give us a wave.
Sleepy Pete.
He will show you the best molly in the city.
Run, Pete, run!
It's not my home. It never was.
And neither was hell.
No, that was somewhere I was sent as a punishment, like the DMV, but less screaming.
Less.
So would you say that
Less.
this is your... Get out of the chair.
Come on, detective. It's been ages since I sat in a throne.
Oh, but you're.
I was the kind of kid who did jigsaw puzzles, picture side down.
It's fascinating.
Picture side down.
Terrible.
I've never
On
done
a glass
that.
table, then you can lay on the ground and look at your work.
I've never done that.
Hello? We're closed.
Oh no, because of the guy being dead, maybe?
Yeah.
You're being evicted.
This guy killed the other dude.
Okay, that's what you decided.
Yeah.
Yep.
My name is Eric Cooper.
Oh. Dean's son.
And I saw your lease was written in lipstick on a stripper's thong.
What?
This is a police matter now.
A police matter. I am with the police.
They at least have squatters' rights now.
This is your mother's doing. You can't see it, I'll find someone who will.
It's a good
I
theory.
don't see it.
Of course you don't.
He still has his doctor's office.
That woman is
Yeah.
dangerous.
There's Lise.
Where do these angels get money from?
If I did come up with such a plan, do you think it would be you who figured it out?
Bitch.
Whatever you're up to, I will find out.
I hope she does.
She's a bounty hunter, damn it.
Lucifer loves that place. And no human is gonna make him give it up as long as it's still standing.
Oh, no.
Is that so?
Poor choice of words.
And that is how we do it. Tavalu.
Wait,
Tavan what?
Klingon?
It's
Klingon.
Klingon, for the king is trapped. In Star Trek, they...
damn.
Great.
I liked her.
Yeah, it could be like Romeo and Juliet, Aaron. Two different families. Forbidden to be together.
Hey, Lucifer.
Well, that's an interesting theory, but we don't have any evidence that Eric Cooper's the killer.
Oh.
Actually, we do.
That's pretty damning.
It's pretty damning.
That on the murder weapon was his fingerprint. I don't think it's gonna be him now.
Yeah, he went too quick.
You're saying Dean Cooper's son is making deals just an hour after his father was found dead?
That seems weird.
Or threatening to tear his arms off?
That's happened one time.
Or hanging him from a window?
I solemnly promise that a man's feet will remain firmly on the ground.
Wow. Well, it was him, and he couldn't live with himself, Aaron. You're right.
All right, well, I'm solved that one. Huh.
That was shocking.
Was it a jump or a push then?
Was it Maze?
Depends how far away it was. Ace Ventura could figure it out.
Can't even make a proper suicide jump.
Lucifer. Is this really necessary?
He's alive.
Die.
Oh.
We have evidence that...
He's signing his cast.
Was he drawing dick butt?
Insatiable lust for Daddy's cold hard cash.
Are you sure?
Willing to do something.
It was a heart shape.
Heart shape could be a butt, boobs.
Detective, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I doubt it, but...
Ah.
What'd he do?
He patted him on the leg. It's hurt. Oh, this is the men's room.
I think you're in the wrong place, lady. You come to take a peek at the legend?
According to the docket, one of your clients is a known explosives expert named Patrick O'Neill.
Oh.
Explosives expert.
Yeah.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but when the K-Dog gets a bump,
This guy, man.
touch me and I will sue you.
he's alive. Okay. No, he's dead.
No, she just did a finger.
I'm a developer. I'm gonna knock everything down and then rebuild.
Even Lux.
But why?
Especially that place. The accountants I had looking over the deal did find several unreported payments. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. You don't hide money like that unless you don't want anyone to find it.
So he was hiding money, but they were going out of business?
Maybe she'll change her mind after I turn her world into a sphincter-loosening nightmare.
Ew, Lucifer. I'm sorry about
What is that?
No.
So I'm on my own, am I?
That's not what I.
Man, those doors shut fast. You can never count on elevator doors closing when you want them to.
So I'm on my own now, is it? All right, that's it.
We know you build bombs for tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Hands off my client, officer. The accused has a constitutional right to be counseled by whomever they choose.
She can be my lawyer.
You're very attractive. I found that can also mean you're not very intelligent.
I'm not that attractive.
So what's her
Posted your bail.
game here?
Wait.
Is it true that you know how to make bombs?
Oh, that's what she's doing.
I need you to destroy a nightclub for me.
What kind of lawyer are you? The piano.
I have no idea who you're dealing with, do you? Well, let me show you.
Oh, they have a party.
Yeah.
Let me show.
This is what humans call a sit-in.
They're having a sit-in.
My client is a coward. It's very difficult to convince him to kill this many people.
No, Mom, that's
A coward.
Your mom's a little crazy. Tell her to stop.
Little.
Did you hear the thing she said?
Mum, you're actually being a good mum.
She wanted to blow these people up. Look at that guy.
Still my son.
Let me move her.
Yeah.
Oh, Doctor!
Ah.
Mum, this is my therapist, Doctor.
There's another one.
Yep. You disrespect Linda.
You're, God's wife.
Ex-wife. Oh, I prefer not to be defined by him.
Oh, of course.
What's your name?
Thank you for all of this.
Our relationship must give you a lot to talk about.
I'm not telling you anything about our session.
Yes.
But I'm a goddess. All the damn cranes. Okay, so every city just does that, huh?
Yeah. Development.
People hire me to find out if their R&D guy would tell secrets, or if a famous couple's nanny could be bribed for pictures of the kids.
Trust service.
We got calls about some kind of an illegal party at Lux.
All these parties up to now have been legal?
Dang, look at that.
It's a alcohol sloop or what they call it.
Ridiculous.
That is one hell of an ice sculpture.
Lucifer, what the hell were you thinking? Turn the music back on. This place is dead.
What?
Were you at the lady?
She's helping him out. She got rid of the police. Oh, dance. Come on, lady. There you go.
He really does love this place, doesn't he?
Yeah. This place.
Linda's so good.
Daggone it, why'd she say this place like that?
Well, because she trusts the gods of all creation, Calvin. Why wouldn't you?
You are quite insightful.
You're going around insulting people's intelligence and you couldn't tell that? Come on.
It was temporary insanity, as now you're back at work.
Give me that.
What have we got to prevent my club from being bulldozed into a cinnabon?
Eric's wife.
Underneath here, there's prohibition tunnels everywhere. Howard Hughes used to use them to sneak his mistresses away from his other mistresses. And that very stool, detective, this may disturb and titillate you.
We have to go see something.
What happened to the stool?
I know who
Dang it.
Maybe there's some kind of history angle that he can do for the Lux. To save it from being destroyed.
Yeah.
You know?
If she doesn't blow it up.
I did not see that coming.
What's wrong with Dan? Try to get Dan and her back together?
Trying to get information on, I don't know.
I photoshopped pictures of her in some compromising positions.
Did she kill the dad then after that?
What?
I felt a spark between us.
Yeah?
You
Me too.
goofy dum-dum.
He is goofy.
Dan keeps getting compared to these impossible standards.
They must be discussing some evil, terrible plans, and we must stop them.
They're just watching
Like you're right,
the
Maze.
popcorn show.
His eyebrows.
It's because of his mom.
She got a picture of him.
Oh my god. It's gonna screw Lucifer's mom.
She was in hell for thousands of years, and he's a good enough looking guy. Please don't make me explain this anymore.
It's so funny.
But she kills Dan by accident.
She's still married, right?
I don't know, I thought.
Like her body?
Her body.
Like the body
Yeah.
she's in?
Her body's married.
Her body's married.
Yeah.
But her spirit is free.
A smaller charge. We're saying one person.
Dan?
No, they're gonna kill.
I don't think
They
it's
kill
gonna
Chloe.
be Dan.
I flew into a rage.
Well, if that's the case, Eric Cooper, you're under arrest.
No,
Protecting each other.
I'm the one who did it, not Eric.
I think he did it.
You two realize if you chance you both will go to jail.
You don't get to go to jail together.
Oh.
You don't get like a couple cell, right? Is that a thing?
I mean, that's a thing. You just don't get to choose.
The couple
is.
Lux has been named a heritage site by Los Angeles.
Hey, yeah, right.
Thus cannot be torn down.
You saved my honey.
Aw.
People make gestures like that all the time. You just saw two people go to jail for each other.
But those people were clearly insane. Now they're home to jail.
Why is it that I'm the only human in your life who knows who you really are? Detective Decker has asked you many times.
And I always tell her the truth.
But you know she doesn't believe you. You could show her your true face. Do you think it's because you might be afraid of how she might react?
Could you blame him?
Somebody to love. Where's Lucifer? Oh my gosh. You stood her up?
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch. Linda!
Damn it.
Be careful. Is there like an assassin out here? Or the pizza guy?
In your
At the bottom of your car, or the pizza man? Nah.
Don't pan down to the bomb.
It's a two-topping special.
Nasal saver.
No. No. No, what?
God damn you, Jerry Brockheimer.
I hate that guy because he keeps interrupting the show. I don't know anyone else in this show except for that guy. Fucking Jerry.
Jerry Brockheimer?
Fuck you, Jerry.
Fucking Jerry.
Fuck you, Jerry.
She's gonna be fine, but I don't know.
Jerry will be like, what'd I do?
I just wanted to make a good show.
It's gonna be like me and Blind Wave. We're like, every time someone has their fucking hair, like, I didn't do anything.
This is very much like an ending of an episode of Chuck we just did not too long ago. Where I'm like, if it had blown up, I'd have been like, holy shit, you know? But because it like stopped then, I'm like, okay, we'll see.
Is the Menadol gonna stop her? May's gonna stop her? Is Chloe immortal?
Yeah, she's divine somehow.
Is that a possibility?
I don't know.
He's been looking for something, looking for love, and she has an effect on him.
She
That's
has
a
an effect
supernatural
on him,
effect.
and she also didn't die when Uriel was trying to kill her.
I mean, what? What'd he do?
The car crash?
Well, when
But she got hurt.
well, yeah, but even after that, like Lucifer made a deal to bring her back, right? Wasn't she unconscious on the floor, or no?
He had died.
He was unconscious on the
And then
floor.
he made a deal to come back.
He made a deal to protect her, and then he came back. That was his comeback.
I understand needing a demolitions guy to take out the building, but you do not need a demolitions guy to take out one person.
Well, she just
I guess she
got
just
so fixated on the bomb.
She's just like, no, I gotta pull it up. It's such a complicated way to kill someone.
When you have a bomb guy, every problem looks like something that needs to be
No, I
done.
understand, but that's like it's such a non-subtle way to kill someone.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand
way?
she's
What would you do?
Make it look like a car
Poison?
accident. I mean, they can tell if it's a bomb.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
Probably like, yeah, you hire someone to run her down, hit and run accident. They get the fuck out of there. They abandon the car, you know?
Hit and run might not kill her, though. She was in a hit and run.
You make sure they kill him.
Make sure, which, gun?
The semi.
I mean,
I thought you were gonna say poison him. Which is a fat man's weapon.
No, it's not.
We talked about this in Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, and you were wrong then, you're wrong now. If anything, Fat Man's weapon was bombs! In Metal Gear.
It was.
It was!
But he was a fast Fat Man.
You also can suffocate.
Fat men are deceptively fast, Aaron.
You can suffocate quickly as a Fat Man.
Why?
Because if I get on top of you, you ain't getting off. You ain't getting out.
I will suffocate.
You will suffocate.
You were
like fat men
you were
suffocate.
like, as a fat man, you suffocate so much faster.
No, I'm talking about specialty and way to murder somebody.
Yeah, but you have to like get on top of him.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, what, are they running away?
Yeah,
Cowards.
probably. You got,
they're gonna dive
you're
deep
gonna
on
try
you,
to
coward.
kill him.
Yeah.
Well, you think they're gonna stand there?
I figure it's an even fight.
They're gonna run.
An even fight?
Yeah, it's like a death match.
What? That's not a murder. That's a death match.
But blowing up, I mean, I understand. Like, well, I already got a guy. You know, I already helped him out. But she not only did she help that guy out, she helped Dan out, threw him a bone a little bit.
How's he gonna feel when he finds out who she is?
That's gonna be. I can't wait till Lucifer to find like you what.
I love that Maze took a picture of Amenadiel's reaction.
His face was so.
It was a reaction.
It was so like sad cringe. His eyebrows went like straight up.
Yeah.
See, in order for Dan to find out who that was, though, like, him and Chloe have to be under the actual impression that Lucifer is the devil. Thus, that is his mom.
Well, yeah. Well, hasn't Chloe been introduced? Like, this is my mom to her?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
she doesn't know the devil stuff.
Think
but
it's real.
Huh?
No. He acted like he didn't know her.
Because last
He acted
time
like he didn't
she was
know her.
introduced, she was like, "Oh yeah, a defense attorney."
Sure.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
does not.
but he can still find out that it happened.
And if he said, "This is my mom," it's not. No, that doesn't work.
Why not?
Look at the ages. Can't be right.
It could be right.
It can't
He
be
could
right.
have had it when she was like 15.
What?
I'd buy it.
He could be adopted.
Yeah.
There are like
because Amenadiel's his brother.
There are like 60-year-old women who look that good.
No.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's common, but
in L.A.
Look at
No,
Tom
I
Ellis.
mean, I remember seeing like there was some older people back when the Y was still around that were like, there was this one old dude who was just jacked
as fuck, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like he was fucking. And then there was this one older lady too who like didn't look as old as what she really was. I don't think she was 60.
No.
But she also didn't look like that. Like, she just had like muscles and was like in shape.
Yeah.
It was like I don't know. There's like a weird difference.
But I mean, you know, if you put Tom Ellis, like, what would you put him at here? 35, right?
I don't know.
I'd say like
I don't know.
early 30s.
Yeah, early 30s, and then, you know, people have had kids when they're 15.
Sure, but how old is she?
I don't know.
That's very
I'm
important.
just saying, it could happen.
If she's late 30s, it doesn't work.
I
don't think she's late 30s.
I'm just saying, like, you have to say she's at least what? Like, what does she have to be? Like, she's not over 50, right?
No, she's at most in her 40s.
Yeah,
At
which
most.
even
You
still.
mean the actress?
No, I mean
Or
like
like
this
the
lady
character?
right here, the lady we're looking at.
Charlotte.
Like, how old is she?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
If you're saying that Lucifer here is like a 30-something-year-old man,
I don't know,
you put
man.
her in her
Fucking
40s,
watch
you're only giving like
Grease.
10-year gap.
You watch Grease, and John Travolta's fucking 42, and he's playing in high school.
I don't think he's 42.
He's not.
He's not 42.
He didn't look like a high school, is what I'm saying.
I mean, Ralph Macchio was like 28.
He was.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
He was 28? He wasn't 28 in Karate Kid.
In like Karate Kid 3, or wasn't he?
Yeah, in 3 he was pretty old.
Like, they like abandoned some of the storyline stuff because the actress playing his love interest was like underage, and he was like kind of uncomfortable with it.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. Man, I wonder if like the Prohibition Tunnel stuff will ever come back into it. I mean, I figure like, well, with the
what, the whole Lux is burning down, they got to escape, so they use the tunnel?
I don't know, like
Is that
something.
where that restaurant was?
It's an interesting, huh?
Where Charlotte was.
I don't think it was underneath the Lux in the tunnel.
Not necessarily the Lux, but in like Prohibition Tunnel.
It was really interesting looking place, but I don't know. I just wonder if like that'll ever come back. Just like knowing that you know, they have something that they could hide or escape, or you know,
Like the building is collapsing.
Yeah.
Get in
We
the
need to
tunnel.
get out.
Don't go out the front door. Go in the tunnel.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I think there's some Ghostbusters ooze down there.
I don't know.
I saw a thing that said, New Year's this year, we need to all play the Your Love Taking Me Higher. Get rid of all the evil ooze underneath the U.S.
From 2020. That's good. The Murder of the Week story. This one surprised me. I guess I didn't expect it to end that way. I could see like, well, why would this guy like that day or the next day after this dad died do this is way too easy. But yeah, I mean, they were kind of protecting themselves. And, you know, it always fits the theme of what Lucifer is going through. But I did like Linda's, like, when she was talking with the mom. Obviously, you shouldn't have said anything from our perspective, but I liked her to be like, well, that's not what he likes. That's not what he loves. But I also like that she's trying to get him to realize that and not just come out and tell him.
Yeah.
So who do you think killed
Then he stood her up.
Who do you think killed the dad?
I think it was the fiance.
I think it was
think
the
so?
fiance.
Yeah.
And
And the husband
tried to
realized
cover
where the conversation was going, and he tried to confess.
I mean, it could have been that. It could have also been that the husband did do it, and then he thought he had like a way out. But then once they started tracing it back to that, then he was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna tell him I did it." And then she was like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna let him go. I did it." So I was just like, it could maybe go either way.
Yeah.
My initial thought was like, the fiance did it. He's saying he did it to cover for her, and now she's saying she did it to cover for him, to take it back so that he doesn't take the blame. But I don't know.
When he attempted suicide, and she was like, babe, what we have is enough. Like, and he was going like, yeah, you're right. Like, in my head, I'm going like, he obviously did not think that a second ago, you know, when you said that. But she, luckily, or unluckily, I don't know, but she didn't like, I figured someone might be like, you don't think it's enough? You know?
I mean, maybe he was afraid she wouldn't think it was enough.
Maybe.
Like, she'd leave him if he didn't have money.
I suppose
or whatever.
so.
But maybe it really did go back to the idea, and it's not just that, but also the father. Maybe he did kill his father. Maybe he found that out. Maybe he couldn't live with the fact that he killed his father and was gonna jump.
Yeah.
You know, and then maybe he lied about all that. Not that he lied about not having money. Maybe he found that out too. He's like, maybe we don't have money. I killed my dad. I've got nothing. They're gonna figure it out. My fingerprints on the weapon.
Yeah.
My pants are falling off.
Maybe if I die, that money will at least go to my fiance, and then she'll get something.
Yeah. I also like this, like, these tycoons having this, like, prank war against each other.
I bought his favorite golf course and turned it into a wasteland.
My greatest desire is to destroy everything you ever had. You know?
Like, he's already dead.
I know.
Like, damn.
The man's dead.
He's got to die, and she's got to raise his empire to the ground.
Yeah. Not only does she want to own it, she wants to destroy everything that was there.
Yeah.
Like, geez.
It's pretty crazy.
It's so terrible.
I like the professional tempter a lot. I hope we see him again.
That was a cool
I wonder
idea.
if that's a real job.
Yeah,
be, right?
it is.
Like, I like that idea,
Yeah.
though. Like, I don't know. It's weird to have this idea of, like, I test loyalty for companies. Will this new guy sell secrets to other companies?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like a very specific part of, like, a private investigator.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, specifically loyalty testing.
I feel like what you need there is, like, you need to have a guy on retainer where, like, you test people when they first come in.
Yeah.
But then, like, after, like, a year and a half.
Sure.
When they've been in that job and they're sick of it, do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've...
Like, the guy brand new might be really excited. He's not going to sell him in.
Yeah.
It's after he's been doing it. He didn't get a raise last year.
Passed
He's
up
pissed
for
off.
promotion.
Yeah. Fucking John got the promotion. He's about to get fired. That's the guy. That's when you test the guy.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely heard of, like, girls doing that for their friends, like trying to seduce or come on to, like, a girlfriend's boyfriend, you know, just to test them, you know. So I've heard of that before, but not as like a vocation or a job. And I mean, no integrity, because they just like agreed to Photoshop with bad evidence, you know.
For the money.
So
Yeah. Straight for the
I like the idea. But I don't know about that guy. But, you know, we've also had some people with low integrity become fun characters, too, so we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I like what Chloe said about, like, once this gets out, his career will be over.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, a couple reasons. Like, once he's out, and like people know who he is, he becomes worthless.
If his whole job is to test integrity, and then you find out that he has no integrity,
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to test it. Have that guy be the tester, you know?
Yeah. And then just, like Rick's saying, like, just being out in general means that you can't be a tempter because people will know.
Like that fiance woman, he can't test her anymore.
No.
They know. He needs to hire someone else to do it.
It's like that thing we've talked about, like the best assassin is probably the one you never heard of that has no reputation.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. The other best assassin would be like, fucking, I don't know, like Tom Cruise or something. You know what I mean? Like someone who's super high in the public eye.
Yeah, there's no way. Like, I saw Tom Cruise kill him. Like, you fucking idiot.
That'd be like Calvin would be like, Calvin, you hate Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
You're just blaming him for dumb shit.
Calvin's sus and we eject him.
You see someone murder another human.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, having someone who's so high in the
I was
public
walking
eye.
to this party and Tom Cruise stepped on my foot.
No, it's like It's like Tom Cruise.
Probably wouldn't even feel it.
It's like Tom Cruise killed someone, but he was wearing a ski mask, but he saw him run away. Like, man, that guy runs like Tom Cruise.
He runs so fast. He's so fast looking.
His legs were whipping so far, but he was hardly going ahead.
See, Tom Cruise though, like
There's still candy in my chair.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I was wondering when you would notice that.
Damn it on the headrest. But like Tom Cruise, at least, if I heard that and that came out and it was proven to be true, I've been like, well, there's always something crazy about him anyway.
Like some kind, yeah, I don't know.
But who would be the person that you're like, no fucking way?
Like Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like who
No,
has like
I could see him like
Ryan Reynolds.
No.
He'd do for the story.
Chris, oh fuck.
Mr. Rogers.
Anna. Mr. Rogers would be a fucking crazy one, like back in the day.
That's probably the best one.
But
because we know that he was in the military.
What's her name?
too.
Kristen Bell?
Kristen Bell.
Like, I'd be shocked as hell to find Kristen Bell is actually an assassin.
Like a top-ranked assassin.
Yeah,
secret
like best assassin in the world.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks is pretty good.
That might not be a bad
Speaking
one.
of Mr. Rogers.
He played Mr. Rogers.
That's it. That's the best one. I don't have anything
Snoop
else.
Dogg.
It's,
Danny DeVito.
Snoop Dogg was indicted for murder.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, I just remember like Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart, and it was like one of us been in prison. I was like, oh yeah, Martha Stewart's been in
Yeah, he
prison.
had a murder trial.
Oh, well, see, and people didn't believe he did it.
I don't know if this once hardcore gangster rapper could have killed someone. You guys got anything else? Sphincter loose.
Lux
thing.
is a heritage site, Aaron called it.
It's what? Heritage,
Lux is a
yeah,
heritage
yeah,
site.
exactly.
Yeah,
called
just
it.
when he was talking about like this crack was from when they threw this thing at Frank Sinatra and the booze running underneath the ground and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, well, maybe
Booze running under the ground.
Prohibition
Prohibition
booze.
stuff, Calvin. Come on.
Prohibition tunnels.
Obviously, there's a tunnel down there filled with booze and it just flows.
No!
Okay? It's a flowing booze river.
It was rolling in barrels.
See?
No.
It's a barrel river. But no, like when they said about that, I'm like, well, there's some history here. Maybe you can like.
Yeah.
I feel like there's been places with less history than that that had been able to have been like a history location or a
Historical
yeah.
site.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, that was the first thing that popped in my head. And then because that's the only solution we kind of had trickled in, I didn't have anything else. Except for like, he sleeps with Bloom. What's her name? What was it? Eleanor?
Eleanor Bloom.
Yeah. And they sleep with her or something and blackmail, I don't know.
Also,
He's done it for a bit.
like they were talking about, like, oh, it's not legal because it was written on a thong or whatever. But oral agreements are as legally binding as written agreements.
Yeah.
It's hard to prove.
And writing them on a thong, that's just, hey, at least there's some proof. Look, it's all we had at the time, you know? You could have,
Yeah.
you could have something on a
write up a
napkin.
document on a napkin.
But even if you
Just as binding as
On the side. Next time I
11 by
have
4.
next contract I have, I want written on a thong.
Even if you have nothing, though, do you know how hard it is to evict someone that's a squatter? In California?
I don't know.
Like, people could just, like, break in and live there, and they have certain rights. You can't just get them out of there that day, you know?
Because it's contributing to the homeless
It's
problem.
fucking, it's kind of crazy. But even then, they'd have, like, 30 days to vacate or something.
What, so, what?
Yeah, you could just break into the place.
So, like,
and
if we were gonna destroy this building.
If you can prove that you've been there for a while, then you have a certain right to
Well, how
have
do
a
you
certain
prove
amount of
you've
time.
been there if you just got there today?
Like some people like literally will break into an abandoned home and just live there.
Well, they'll like.
Well, yeah, but like if I like, all right, we're gonna tear this thing down today, and we all leave, and we come back, and there's people here. We're like, hey, like, no, I've been living here, and they just toss cans and shit all over the place. Like, I've been here for weeks.
They just put tally marks on the wall marking the days.
Yeah, just.
I mean, the cops won't just grab them and remove them from the place. They have to like, all right, well, here's the process, you know.
What happens when you get them out, and then new people show up? And what if new people show up while the other people are going out? Do they count?
I mean, I'm not an expert on squatters' rights, but
Like,
yes.
if Calvin's there, we're trying to get him out. But in the 30 days of getting him out, 2 weeks into it, Rick shows up.
Yep.
Now I got 30 more days on Rick's time. Like, how does that work?
I don't know.
And then I move out for a day, and then I move back in.
Because Rick's still there.
And then it resets the timer.
That's gonna loosen your sphincter.
That's already loose.
I'm not the only inker.
Got a lot of sphincters in this week of Blind Wave, the Spider, and Lucifer's mom.
Loose.
Lucy! That's why they call him Lucy.
No, just to
Do an outro.
subscribe.
It's over. I don't know.